Okay, so for the meditation, you have three main things you have to think of. One is the position of your body. Two is your breathing. And three is what are you thinking about. Okay, so let's go over the first part, your body mechanics. You just cross your legs. You can do two things with your hands. You can rest them on your knees like so, or you can rest them one on top of the other, right over left in your lap. So one is over the knees, left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top, resting in your lap. Whatever's more comfortable for you. Okay, now you're going to lean slightly forward. So you're not all the way back here, but you're leaning slightly forward. The reason for that is if you meditate for a long period of time, this will be very uncomfortable, and this is kind of working with gravity than against gravity. Okay, your chin is going to be slightly tucked in so that the top of your head is going straight up. So if this is natural, you want to tuck this in slightly so that as if a string is pulling the top of your head up. So your chin is slightly tucked in, your spine is elongated, being pulled upward. You're going to close your mouth and your tongue is going to go on the roof of your mouth. Looks like this. So your tongue is on the roof of your mouth. Your eyes are going to look towards the tip of your nose, so they're not closed. Although you can close your eyes if it feels more comfortable, I was taught to look at the tip of your nose. So that's the basic body positioning. So you got your hands either resting on your knees or crossed in your lap, leaning slightly forward, chin tucked in, spine extended upwards, tongue on the roof of the mouth, eyes looking at the tip of your nose. Okay, now let's discuss the breathing. We're going to talk about the chi, or the energy. Okay, so you're going to imagine that the chi, or the energy, comes in through the top of your head, and then your breath goes down into your dantian, which is your lower waist. You take 3 fingers, put it under your belly button. That's where the energy goes. But it doesn't just go to your belly, it goes to your entire waist. Okay, so you think of, when you breathe in, you think of the energy going from the sun or from the sky into the top of your head, breathing down into your lower waist, then it comes back up, and then comes out the nose. So the energy comes to the top of the head, goes down into the waist, comes back up, and then out. Now if you meditate for a long time and your legs hurt, when you exhale, instead of imagining the breath coming up and out, you imagine the breath going wherever you need it, the energy going wherever you need it. So if you meditate and your legs hurt, you breathe in through the top of your head, goes down into your lower waist fills up, and then you push the chi or energy through your legs. And that could be done in any part of your body. If your arm's hurt or you have an injury in your arm, you can think of the energy going through the top of your head, down into your lower waist, filling up your lower waist, coming back up, and then pushing the chi into your injured area. Okay, but if you have no problem or no pain, you're just going to imagine the energy going through the top of your head, going into your lower waist, and then exhaling back out. Mouth is closed, tongue is on the top of the roof, looking at the tip of the eyes, chin slightly tucked, leaning slightly forward. Okay, now when you're doing this, you're going to start to feel uncomfortable, but the whole idea when you feel uncomfortable is just think, relax, relax. And one of the things this does, which I was taught, is it teaches you how to deal with trouble in life, because you're dealing with something uncomfortable every day. It's uncomfortable to sit like this. So you're learning how to tolerate pain and how to tolerate being uncomfortable, and you're doing it in a way where you're calm. So it's teaching you how to remain calm under pressure and how to remain calm under difficult situations or uncomfortable situations. Okay, now let's talk about what the mind does when you're meditating. You're supposed to be thinking of nothing, but that's very, very, very difficult. So basically you're concentrating on your breathing. And I mean, even if you're daydreaming while you're doing this, at least you're sitting in a quiet room, sitting still, not watching TV, not playing on your phone. So even if your mind is wandering all over the place, it's still better than playing on the phone or watching TV or doing something else for however amount of time you're going to meditate. So the idea is to concentrate on the breathing and clear the mind, but that's very, very difficult. So you concentrate on your breathing. You can also listen. Just try not to think of anything and see what you hear, but don't focus on what you hear and just practice listening and see how far you can expand that. Okay, so the mind is clear, concentrating on the breathing, body's in the proper position. Focus on the energy going through your head, into your lower waist, and then out through your nose, or through the top of your head, into your lower waist, and then into whatever part of the body feels uncomfortable or hurts. Okay, so you can start with trying to do this 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. If you can do it 7 days a week, great. If you can't, see if you can do it 5 days a week or 4 days a week, but you shouldn't do less than that. At least 4 days a week, 5 days a week. If possible, every day, 10 minutes a day. So that's your goal. If you can do it 10 minutes a day, you're doing good. Later on, you can increase the time to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay.